Hello and welcome to another Papa Smurf adventure. The half opening of Tower Terrace Road. Go on an adventure with me. The adventure begins by me repainting this section on my house. You can see that little dark spot on the trim up there. Well, water's been dripping down and it got behind the paint and bubbled it off. So I had to peel it off and scrub it and paint it. It looks better. It'll blend in once the paint dries. Getting in my car, what is that in front of me? That's my old car I sold to my neighbor across the street that has the big SUV sitting over there, the black and silver one. And it's sitting in front of their daughter's house, who now has the car. Boy, I didn't think that car would last that long. Yeah, it's still going. Yes, now it's been a week since they opened half of that road. They still haven't opened this entrance. They don't even have the entrance poured. Well, let's go out the other entrance. This is still the only way in and out of the park. We'll go up here and we'll make a right-hand turn and head towards the roundabout. It's been 5 months since we've been able to go down this way. On the adventure we go. Once again, I'm driving one hand and just snapping pictures with the other. Man, that windshield could sure use a cleaning. That's hard for me to do with the oxygen strapped to me and everything. Oh well, let's continue on. Now, for the first time in 9 months, we'll be able to make a right-hand turn up here. Now, many people don't know, yield also means to stop. It means to come to a stop, look and see if anybody's coming from any other direction, and then proceed. Too many people just zoom on through, going, oh, it just says yield. That's how accidents happen. Another reason to yield is so you can see if anybody is crossing in the crosswalk, because it is awful close to that turn, and if you're not paying attention, you're going to hit somebody, and that communication box is still open. Now they have temporarily put the road limit, speed limit that is, to 25 because the road's still under construction. People are not going to do 25. They will if they're behind me though. Yes, the trees they planted in the middle are losing their leaves. It is fall after all. And the driveway for the house and maintenance garage is open. They can come in and out, but they can only make a right-hand turn. Hey, at least they can get out. Just driving and snapping pictures. Normally we'd be able to go straight, but it's going to make us curve off to the opposite road now. As you can see, the entrance isn't even poured. They're not going to pour that till the last minute because a lot of people in this park don't know how to obey rules. And so now we have to suffer the consequences because this is not going to open until May of next year. Well, it'll keep the traffic down next to my house, as you can see. So as we head into oncoming traffic, that's why they had to put down a double yellow line to tell people, hey, it's a two-way road here and no passing. I wonder if they're going to listen. Now, I don't know if you noticed the entrance to the tower there that we're right next to now, but in the frame before, people have been coming down and turning into that to turn around and go back the other way, which is fine as long as there's no traffic. But we're continuing down westbound on Tower Terrace Road on the eastbound side. Sorry for the blurriness. Driving in just snapping. Oh, we're getting there though. As we're getting closer to the intersection, we can see they have the speed limit sign covered here on the left-hand side. We'll have to see what it says on the way back. We can see there are 4 traffic light poles, 3 right here and 1 way down at the other end. That's all there's going to be. We'll have to see how it works when they get it all installed. There's a sidewalk way down here. That's good. We'll have to take another adventure someday. As we approach the bridges, we can see the bridge on the right-hand side is going to feed the left-hand traffic on this side. Wow. Continue on the adventure. Here we go. We are going to be one of the few public vehicles that have crossed this bridge. We've walked across it. We've never driven across it. And it's a Sunday, and people really don't know this road's been opened yet. Halfway across the bridge, we can see the other signal pole up ahead. And where it says road closed, that would be the off-ramp coming southbound on 380 to Tower Terrace Road. Getting closer, you would think that the traffic coming off of 380 southbound onto Tower Terrace Road could only go eastbound. You can't see is that it wise, so when you're coming off, you can just come up and curve right onto the Tower Terrace Road. Because remember, we're heading off to the oncoming traffic. We'll see when it's done. Now the part on the right-hand side that has the light pole in it, that's just a median. There's going to be a road on the other side of that. It's going to be really different when they get this put in. We're going to continue all the way down to just before Miller Road. And we're going to turn around in somebody's driveway. Yes, they have these roads swerve and curve and twist and turn, it looks like, instead of just going straight. Well, flow of traffic, I guess. They say those curves and everything are built in there to slow people down. A little hard to slow them down when they're coming off a straightaway like this. Now you can see the other road on the other side. It's just not finished for people to drive on that side yet. They have us curving back over to that side though. Now the road on the right hand side is Edgewood Road. As you can see, it goes through It looks like into another street, which right now it's not a street, it's an entrance into a complex that has twisters and whatnot there. They're going to make the road go all the way through sometime, but right now we have to continue down to Miller Road to continue southbound. We're going to curve back onto the correct side of the road, which is going to just be a 2-lane, 1 lane on each side, I believe. They have totally redone the Tower Terrace Road and Miller Road intersection, which is up ahead. And Tower Terrace Road is just a 2-lane road beyond that. So we're going to turn around in that driveway just off to the left. We have turned around in the driveway and we are now heading eastbound. Hey, there's other people on the road. Somebody else found out it was open. Again, this is an active road construction area. The speed limit is 25, not 45. We now have storm drains where we never had storm drains before. This used to be an old ditch on the side here. But they've really redone this. We are heading eastbound on the eastbound side. Like we're intended to. This will be a 2-lane coming up. When they open it up fully, that is. Yeah, we are coming up on those bridges. Let's see how they're going to do this. Getting closer, we can see on the right hand side, you'll have an entrance to 380 southbound. And you'd think we continue straight across the bridge, but no, we're going to have to curve over to the left. Just pretend that double yellow line is a white dotted line, 2 lanes. Going this direction, we have to curve onto the left-hand side. It's the way it's going to be. You can see the bridge off to the right. The area that's blocked off saying road closed is the 2 lanes that are going to head westbound are going to cut over across at this intersection. Gonna be confusing, but once I get it in, you'll know what to do. And again, that yellow line is going to be a white dotted line, and we're going to have almost 3 lanes crossing this bridge. We'll have one on the right, one in the middle, and one on the far left. The people coming off 380 southbound on the Tower Terrace Road eastbound are going to enter into that 3rd lane all the way off the left, and they're going to have to merge to the center lane or the right lane. Otherwise, we're getting on 380 northbound. As we are coming off the bridge, you'll go back down to 2 lanes coming around. Here we have the intersection of east meets west. On the left-hand side, you have the westbound lanes coming across, which will cross over to us and go down the right-hand side there, in which case they have an off-ramp if you want to go westbound on Tower Terrace Road. And up ahead where you see the barricade on the right-hand side near that tractor backhoe, That will be the exit on 380 northbound if you want to go eastbound on Tower Terrace Road. And those will be the traffic lights that control everything with the two arms there. Yes, you can see they have that sidewalk all the way down to here now. Looking good. They got a light pole up. This will be 2 lanes instead of the split lane. Heading eastbound when it's completed. If you're behind me, you're gonna do the speed limit. You don't have a choice. You can't cross over those double yellow lines. Well, you could. Some people. Rules don't apply to them. Continuing on down, just snapping pictures. I sure hope you all took the time to enjoy that blue sky we have. Yep, blue spinning ball we all live on. Those looking good. Throw those kickouts in front of those fire hydrants. I still think that's silly, but that's okay. Off on the right-hand side is the entrance to the towers. On the left-hand side, you see the left-hand turn lane. It's going to be for the entrance into the mobile home park. But for now, people not applying to the rules. It's just a cut across for the other traffic. We are headed for the roundabout and home. I better get in that left-hand lane. As the sign says, ahead, arrows ahead. Doesn't say roundabout, you got arrows. It has arrows ahead. Warpath, I don't know. But hey, there's other people in the roundabout already. Caution, pedestrians. I see the signs. People walking. Now it looks like they have to redo those signs in the road. I can hardly see them. Now if you're in the right-hand lane, you have to yield and then curve to the right to go south down Center Point Road. And if you're in my lane, you get to yield when it's clear and continue on into the roundabout. You wouldn't know it, but there is a person behind me and I'm yielding and they're right on my behind because I'm making sure nobody's coming around because they can come around from the other side of that roundabout. Now that I'm in the roundabout, I can either go straight eastbound down Tower Terrace Road, or I can curve to the left to go northbound down Center Point Road, in which case that's the way I need to go. Off to the right is how the westbound Tower Terrace Road will enter into the roundabout. We are going to continue on straight down Center Point Road, northbound. And again, I am going the speed limit of 25 miles an hour through the roundabout, watching for pedestrians and other vehicles. We are now out of the roundabout and merging back onto northbound Center Point Road. I have my turn signal on and there's a person flying up on my behind because I'm going to turn left here. And they think once they get out of that roundabout, they can just punch it and go. You got to realize people have to turn here and there. Slow down, people. Here is the only thing I can find that will show the entire Tower Terrace Road, the mobile home park, the roundabout, the bridges, on completion of what it is to be. They have something going on in that little red square down there. That's why they highlighted it. Well, we'll see what goes in over there, but best I can do for now. I sure hope you enjoyed this adventure. Looking off to the left there, it looks like they're going to change Edgewood Road to Loggerhead Road. Interesting. Might be a typo. I don't know. Hey, can you see Papa Smurf's house? I can. Yeah, that 4-lane road goes all the way past it now. Well, study this map all you want. This is the way it is. I'll take you on another adventure when they open up the entryway next to my home and they open up the road. We'll take a walking adventure and a driving adventure. Why not? Till then, love you all. Bye.